Okay, this I'm going to continue from where I stopped yesterday. I'm going to continue this from where I stopped yesterday, and this is where we stopped yesterday. In fact, I'm going to save this again, and I'm going to make it this one B or something. The first one should be A. I'll save. I've almost completed these, except that I'm looking at the under right now, and I realize that yes, video is ready. So I'm going to select this, and I think this part, yeah, this part. Can I not like have this? Yeah, I want to push it out. Now I want to extrude, but not pushing it out. I don't want to push it out. I'm going to do an offset. I'm going to do an offset. There you get. I'll set it to that. Then I might push it out like you said. Do you think you're correct? Do you think you're correct? But I'm going to do the same thing to this one. I'm going to raise these ones up. These ones have already been they've already been inserted. I'll raise those up. In fact, I might probably rotate these a bit. And yeah, I think this is what probably should look like. Then I might switch to this sculpting tool. Switch to this. Now that I've done that, I will begin to pull. I just want to pull this side out. Yes, push this out. Push this out. Push this part out. Push it out. That bulge that we have around the right inside our pan there. I'm trying to push this out. Push it out. In fact, probably let me reduce the size of the brush. Push this out. Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Push this out. Push it out. Okay, just walk and have fun. Okay. Let's play around. Push this out. Should be like small amount of raise here. Should raise this up. The back of the hand should also be raised. Still going to get back to some of the fingers because the index finger looks too is it the middle? The middle finger looks too thin. So I might have to go back to it and play around with it a bit. Okay, probably I should do that now. Just trying to raise this part of the hand so that it looks nice. So let's go to the top view. From the top view, jump straight to the practices and we'll grab this. In fact, I can go into the wireframe mode so I can see this. Okay. Push this. Push. Push. Except that this might have to come back inside. I'll push this. Push this. Push. I'll push upward. I'll push. Same thing to this one right here. I'll do the same to this side. Do the same to this side. Same thing to this side. Grab this. Select those. Chef. I want to circularize this. I just click on these to circularize that. To circularize those to some extent. Then probably I might select these. I might do the same thing. Then probably just circularizing those so that then I'll grab these two. I might squash them in a bit like this. Then a bit. Jump straight back to sculpting 2. further, I would raise this up to help merge things up there, or to level things rather, or to level things up. Level things up. Level things up. You said it's your choice actually. I think it's your choice. Do you get? Yes, 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 and that's why I'm happy that I'm able to like reduce the detail to this level. I'm able to like manage how I've started up to this point and keep that small amount of topology and detail. But because there's something when I smoothen it now, if I smoothen this, if I had smoothness to these, hmm, you see that it would have a lot of details. It will have a lot of topology rather. That's to have a lot of topology that would even help make it to be much more easier to move around if you were to like continue with this sculpting. I'm going to demonstrate that now. Probably you're going to get clear understanding of what I'm saying. So now if I switch back to this point, this is what I have, and probably let me turn on the soft selection mode. So when I grab these, if I can increase the soft selection, so when I grab that, I will be able to raise it up. Okay, probably here and probably there, yeah, there, probably here and there. I want to move them, okay. I can switch back to the sculpting tool. I'll reduce the brush size and I'll smoothen things out here. Smoothen things out. What bar? Which bar is that? This one? This one here. It disappeared. How do you do it? I'm coming. I'm coming. We'll sort that. So, alright. So what I'm saying earlier is that, see, now that we have this, I think I can get rid of this one. We don't need this anymore. Probably I can just go there, go to my outliner there, and probably hide it. So that we have, I can do Control H rather. So I just duplicated that. Control D, Control Z, Control Z, Control H, and I have just this. And I'm happy that it's kind of looking like a female finger, except that I might have to do some bending. I might have to bend some of these fingers later, but it shouldn't appear this straight. It shouldn't be these straights. Are you sure? And I'm going to probably move this slightly, then probably rotate it. See, what I'm saying is this. See, now that I have this, probably I can quickly jump to modeling and add smoothness to it. When you do that, you're going to have a lot of details around it. You have more details to it. Do you understand? You're going to have more detail, and it's also going to help you follow the topology that you've checked. You said? No, there's no way you can turn it off. Once you delete the history now, you can't turn it off. You can't go back. Yeah? It's very well. Yes, it's kind of destructive. But what I usually do is that before applying smoothness, I would have ensured that I'm done with everything, I'm settled, I'm kind of good with it. Do you understand? This now I'm not going to be doing it here. I'm going to be doing it when the character is fully modeled, when the character is completed, because we're going to be importing this into that particular scene. Do you understand? So I can even delete the history. So that's yeah. Hope that is clear. So this is our history. You see how much it has recorded. Do you get? So I will have to go to the edit menu and I'll delete the history by type. Okay, and as you can see now we have this. I can even optimize. Go to file menu. I do optimization sometimes. Now to get rid of things around here. So I'm going to rename this and I'll call it hand. And then probably I might do a bit of editing here, which is probably going to this the component level. I am now going to select from this point to this point. I'm going to deselect this. I'm going to go into the what's it called, search selection mode. Let's decrease this so that we don't have it on this other side. Then I am now going to bend this. Let me go to the probably the front view or probably the side view, the right view, whichever view. I'm going to change. I'm going to edit the pivots. I'm bringing the pivot point here. Then I would exit it. Then I will rotate this. I'm going to do the same thing to. I'm going to deselect to this point. In fact, no, it's not. It's up to you. But I don't want it to be it's not meant to be straightened. And the reason is because when we get to rigging, when we get to the rigging, so we'll be able to tell that should be able to tell that should be able to create that bend. Should be able to create our joints to achieve that bend. I don't know if I've actually explained that right. We should be able to set our joints and make it ready, or make it known that there is a bend here. This particular area is a joint. You get. Let me increase this selection up to this point, probably up to this point. Of course. I'm going to deselect this. I'm going to do the same thing to this by going to the right view. Go to the insert mode, select edit mode. Then I'm going to rotate this a bit slightly. Then follows by I think I should have done that together. I should have done all of these together. Should have done them together. So now let me go to the top view. I'm going to grab all these selections here. Don't worry, I don't just trying to be lazy there instead of me to have gone to the alright. So now if I go to the right view, are you watching this? I know you enjoy watching. So I'll come here, I'll put this right here, somewhere around here. I'll switch back to rotate, then I'll rotate the whole of this. You get. Then I'm going to go back to the top view. I would deselect this one here to this point. Go back to the right view. I will rotate. I'll do the same thing again. I will go and edit my pivot point. I'll bring it somewhere around here. Then I'm going to rotate. You get it? I'm going to rotate just slightly. Go back to the top view. I'm going to deselect this. part and probably this part. So sorry. Just make sure that some here are now selected. In fact, I might just turn off the soft selection area, and I think okay, probably here should be added, and here should be added. I don't know whether I've added that for the other ones. Go to the right view. I'm going to edit my pivot point again. Rotate. I'm going to rotate this, something like this. It should be, I don't think it should be this much, something around here, because I'm still going to go back up. Something like this is what I need. Then for the fingernails, I think from, let me begin to select gently. I could have used my lasso selection tool. Let me go to the top view. Select this, then crowd perspective. Select this. So, edit mode, back to rotation. Okay, I'm going to deselect. I'm going to use my polygonal lasso tool. Okay, go to perspective, views, be sure. think I'm supposed to be probably this from it, grab all of these and deselect. We'll deselect part of this one as well, and probably part of this. To perspective view, go to the right view, insert, edit, then this, and I'm going to do the same thing to the pinky finger. I think I like this, but the space is what I'm looking at. I hope they're not too much. We'll grab all of these. Select this. Shift right click, go to perspective view. So the right view. Move it. Then this. Push. I'm going to deselect this. Select, double click. Go to move it. Rotate. Shift right click and hold and go to perspective. So probably I'm going to stop this here, and this is what we have. This is what we have. So I'm going to delete the history again. And this is what I have. Except that probably I might have to raise this up to indicate that there is a knuckle here. Raise it up. Raise this up. Save. Then I'm going to open up these. I hope I've saved. I'm going to be opening this one. Then this one that we have here, I'm going to save it again. H, and I'm going to be. What's that? We're going to import this hand. Okay, we have the hand imported. Raise it up. So it looks big, Abby. What if we use it like this? What's it going to look like? Yeah. So we're going to scale it down actually. Scale it down so that it fits nicely to Does it look good? You sure? So this is it. This is it. So we're going to make this place narrower. Like, let me even select to check the vertices that we have here. How many vertices we have here? We have 12. So what should I be expecting from here? 14. So we're going to deal with this. We're going to deal with this. You said yes, we're going to reduce. So we're going to stop here. Let me